Welcome, everybody. We're talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings' Old Eastwood Road location on this Monday afternoon. Cold outside, but talking about some basketball here inside. Mike Vaccaro with you. Takayo Siddle to my left here. Thanks for everybody coming out. And, again, some cooler conditions. I think we brought it back from Virginia with us here. We'll talk about the two games in Virginia for UNCW. A split on the road for the Seahawks, but UNCW 18-3. 7-1 in conference play, a game up in the conference standings, 10 conference games left on the schedule for UNCW, so almost at the back half of conference play. And, Coach, again, you get into the season, the month of January is almost done already. You're almost 3 months into the season. From a coach's standpoint, you're looking and going game by game. But when you step back a little bit, has it gone fast for you this year?
It has. It has gone fast, Mike. We got through that non-conference, man, and it just kept rolling. That's how it always is. But I like it when we get to league play because we can get more of a rhythm with our scouting and our rest and the game reps. So it has gone fast, but we got a long ways to go. And this month, finishing this month off strong and going into February is very important to us.
I know you're concentrating on your team, but do you keep an eye in the standings a little bit right now? You're 7-1, Charleston 6-2, William & Mary 5-3, then a six-way tie for fourth place as there's 6 teams that are 4-4 right now. Certainly interesting, and again, 10 games left for you, so anything can happen from here to the end of the season.
Hopefully good things,
yes.
Mike. On the way back, since we had such a long bus ride, I was able to look at the standings and see who's playing who on Thursday and whatnot, but the main focus continues to be on us.
Some of the results, do you scratch your head with some of the results that you see? Some good, some bad, but it seems like last couple of weeks, results elsewhere have helped you out.
Yeah, they have, but the one thing about it, people always say styles make fights, and the different styles give each team different problems. Some teams play better against other teams. It's just all about continuing to build your identity and try to be consistent with your identity so you can be playing your best basketball as you head into March.
Well, it leads to a question from Joshua, who sent this to us via X. He said, in January, you've talked a lot about the importance of working toward consistency. How has the team progressed toward that and your goal in your opinion here?
Yeah, I think we took a huge step forward with that on Saturday. I thought we took a huge step forward where I know we're going to dive into it later, Mike. The numbers percentage-wise didn't show that defensively in the first half, but I thought the game flow, the game play, I thought we played the right way, and I thought we were really, really consistent with our habits throughout the whole game, and then later on it wore them out, and we were able to get some separation.
Yeah, is that one of the games here recently where you feel like you had better balance first half, second half? Because, as you know, you've had some slower starts here the last couple of games.
Yeah, I thought that was one of the more complete games we've played in a while. Like I said, the percentages didn't show it. They hit some tough shots. They didn't show it in the first half, but I thought we were really consistent with our identity in that game against Hampton. And
I know you spoke to your kids quite a bit. Told them, hey, relax a little bit. You guys, after that loss to William & Mary, you played 20 games.
Yep.
You won 17.
Right.
These kids need to be reminded of that sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get caught up into, and I'm not getting on my phone to text anybody, but I got some interesting stats sent to me this morning by Austin, my video guy. We're one of 16 teams in the country with 18 or more wins. We're one of 25 teams in the country with 3 or less losses. And then over the last 4 years, we're 13th in the country in win percentage. So when you put that in perspective and you shorten it down to where we are right now, you're in some elite company. And so one loss doesn't define you. What you've done over the course of the year is very impressive, and that's something that you should be excited, proud about. And, that should give you confidence going into your next game. So just putting things in perspective, making sure that they didn't let that game deflate us too much. And we had the mentality to bounce back, and we certainly did.
On the flip side of that, the success of this program has been tremendous here the last couple of years. So the bar is set high. So one loss, like you said, you have to talk them down from the ledge a little bit because maybe they think it's worse than just one loss that it is.
Yeah, Mike, we had put together a 9-game win streak, and we struggled against Howard, and then we bounced back, and we put together a 7-game win streak, so we haven't lost much. So those guys hate losing. They're competitive. They know the standard and expectation here. They know the standard and expectation that I set for them. We try to win each day that we're in, and we try to dominate each game that we're in. So I was glad that they took it that way, but it's my job to step in and make sure the room is in a good place. And I thought we bounced back from that loss, and we responded like true champions with the way that we handled that night, the next day, and then going into the game. I thought we came out really aggressive.
And again, still navigating things without Gavin Walsh, who's still out, missed 5 or 6 games now as well. With that many games, do you feel like now you kind of have a little sense of what it's like without him? Obviously, you want him back on the floor, but does it help you the further you get away from maybe him being on the floor?
I mean, I think so, but, we've struggled with our offensive rebounding, and we've won our rebounding battles more times than not. But not having him, it hurts us, Mike. He was averaging 12 and 9 at the time. He's a relentless offensive, defensive rebounder. He's one of our toughest kids. He's versatile. We can play him at the 4. We can play him at the 5. He was shooting 40% from 3. He was a valuable piece for us. And so that really was a big hit on our roster. And right now, we haven't made any excuses at all. I would never let them do that. And my staff, we never make excuses. We're just trying to figure out how to win games without him, and hopefully we'll get him back soon.
You go into the year thinking, okay, this is the roster that I have.
Yeah.
It includes a preseason first-team all-conference guy on there.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't had him all year long. You haven't had Jonathan Lamoth, maybe what he was before his injury as well. Now you're without Gavin Walsh. Again, no excuses here, but how has that changed what you had in mind and what this team is doing currently?
Yeah, it's difficult, Mike. When you look at it, CJ, like you mentioned, preseason first-team all-league guy. I think he would have been an all-league guy for sure. You look at Jonathan. I think he's an all-league guard, but he was hurt for a long time, so he's trying to get himself back together. And then you look at Gavin, who's could probably be like a 6-man of the year type guy, fringe all-league type guy. So we going into the summer, we're playing fast, shooting a lot of threes, being really aggressive. We've had to change up how we want to play on the fly a couple times, and give the guys credit. And my staff deserves a lot of credit, but give the team credit for embracing that and just following our lead. And we're in a really good position right now. And like I keep saying, the main thing is to make sure that we treat every day like it's the most important day in the history of our program. We have to continue to get better. We have to continue to grow closer together as a group and not make any excuses, and we're going to get the job done.
Yeah, day by day, UNCW again. Good start to the season, obviously. 18-3, 7-1 in the conference. The Seahawks will hit the road on Thursday to take on Towson, the lone meeting with the Tigers. We'll take a break here. When we get back, though, we'll start looking at those games from Virginia, UNCW, and William & Mary on Thursday, the Saturday game against Hampton as well. Stay with us. We're just getting started here, talking to Takayo, Buffalo Wild Wings, Old Eastwood Road location.
Big news, Wilmington. The basketball season's biggest winner is the Pick 6 meal for 2. Just $19.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. Choose 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for one unbeatable price. Go for boneless wings and any of our 26 sauces, crispy chicken dippers, or double-stacked cheeseburgers with fries, tots, or wedges. Pick 6 starting at only $19.99. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Taxes and fees extra. Not valid with other offers. See server for details.
The fans came out today, David.
That's right, Gabe. Big games mean bigger tailgates.
Check out that Ford F-150 truck, a championship caliber performance.
Oh, flawless execution, Gabe. Smart, powerful, and with available Pro Power on board, F-150 just took this tailgate over the top.
Game on, David. For the latest offers on Ford F-150, go to buyfordnow.com to see your Carolina Ford dealer today. See owner's manual for important operating instructions.
All-Star Flags is the Cape Fear source for all of your flag-related needs with high-quality American-made flags and poles. We also specialize in custom flags and banners, including the championship banners hanging within Trask Coliseum. All-Star Flags offers full-service installation on flagpoles, both residential and commercial. Visit our showroom and browse through our selection of U.S., state, military, sports, and international flags, or check us out online at allstarflags.com. All-Star Flags, quality in every star.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Keith Altman with Alpha Mortgage. As a former Seahawk, I know the importance of teamwork. So whether you're here at Trask Coliseum or at beautiful Brooks Field, take comfort in knowing that my team has you covered. From downtown to the suburbs to the beach. Give Alpha Mortgage a call. And go Hawks!
Looking for more than a gym? At O2 Fitness, it's about more than workouts. It's about how you feel, live, and move every day. Enjoy luxurious amenities, spacious turf, top-tier equipment, and expert guidance from personal training, Renew Wellness, and Loop Nutrition. Whether it's a quick lift or a full recharge, you'll find the space, support, and energy to show up as your best self. Feel stronger, live well, do more with O2 Fitness.
Feeling run down trying to keep up with your kids? Grinding at work and the late night football games or streaming sessions are catching up to you? Turn the momentum in your favor. VitaFlow Wilmington has the vitamins and nutrients your body needs for optimal health. As soon as you walk into our state-of-the-art, fully sanitized facility, our professional team of registered nurses help personalize your treatment to become the healthiest and most efficient you. VitaFlow Wilmington is here for your health and wellness 7 days a week. Call us today at 910-222-8859 and get revitalized.
VitaFlow.
Hey, you got a sale coming up? Your company have some special offer, a big event. There's no better way to spread the word around town than on the radio. Word of mouth advertising starts right here. See, people in this town, they wait to the last minute to do everything. Make plans for the weekend, buy your concert tickets, whatever. Radio is a great way to reach people right before they make their buying decision. We get people on the move, in the car, driving to the shop. Get heard, get noticed, get results, get radio.
Hi, it's Holly Shaw, General Sales Manager at Sunrise Broadcasting. We'd love to get working for you. To get started, go right now to this station's website or social media.
Talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location. Mike McCarroll with the coach, Takayo Siddle, UNCW. Coming off a split to Virginia last week, and it started against William & Mary coach in Kaplan Arena in Williamsburg. And you face William & Mary, and you look at them, certainly one of the fastest teams in the country. When you look at their pace, when you look at the fast break points, was that the key in your mind when you prepare for William & Mary?
Yeah, the pace of play. And then having Patrick be able to keep up with that because we needed him on the floor. And then in the half court, their movement, they do a really good job. They spread you out. They have 5 guys out there that can shoot at once. They get a lot of wide open threes, a lot of layups. So we were trying to eliminate those, and I don't think we did a really good job of it.
Well, 9 of 32 from 3. They had threes early. It seemed like you made some adjustments there, but put yourself behind 22 against a tough team. That was a tough attempt, and you got to within 4 in that second half.
Yeah, I don't think we took the game on like we should have. I thought us talking about their pace and their cutting, I think it put us on our heels and took our aggression away. So our guys were trying to fill the game out for too long, and by the time you look up, it's 30-8. And we started playing a little bit better in the second half. We put ourselves in a position to have a chance to win, and then we made mistakes, fouling the kid on a layup because we messed up a switch. some different things like that. We just I thought we were on our heels. We weren't aggressive enough. But we'll make our adjustments and get ready for him next week.
It doesn't show because his numbers were good. Patrick Wessler, 15 points, 13 rebounds, 5 of 8. But, boy, he attracted the defense. Is that kind of the most attention you've seen him get in a game so far this season?
I knew they would give him a lot of attention because last year, if you can remember back to the 2 games, Kamari and Harlan really hurt them. And Patrick's been playing well. He's one of the best, if not the best, post player in our league. And he's been playing well. They knew we were going to try to get the ball to him. They made it hard for us to get it inside to him. A lot of his points and his production came off offensive rebounds. I think he had 7 in that game. So they made life difficult for us in general and to get it inside to him.
Nolan Hodge, also a double-double, 10 points, 12 rebounds, 2 of 11 from the field. Those were 2 threes that he had in the game. But again, the shots aren't falling here recently for him, but he's doing other things.
Yeah.
Defense against Campbell, rebounding here. I mean, that says a lot about a player when you're able to not let your offense affect whatever else you're doing on the floor.
I mean, that's who he's been his whole career up to this point. He's played all of those roles where he's had to rebound and defend and, be a tough guy and, set guys up. He's had to do that his whole career, so that's a part of who he is now. And I always tell him you can't let the fact that your shot's not going in define your game. You're more than that, and he's continued to be about that. And going into the game against Hampton, I think that really helped him get off to a good start offensively because he wasn't necessarily just worried about his shots going in or not.
Yeah, I asked you before, Hampton, was there anything that you're seeing with his shot the last couple of games?
That's nothing at all. He puts so much time in. It's just like muscle memory for him. And so it's nothing ever wrong with his shot. It's just his confidence. Sometimes it wavers, and he's done a really good job fighting through it. His parents have helped him. The coaching staff has helped him. His teammates have helped him. He has to continue to stay confident. He has to continue to do the other things that impact winning, and the scoring will take care of itself.
And sometimes you would think a guy that's struggling like that, he might go hunt his shot, go try to make it. That's never been him.
No, never. He doesn't like to take bad ones. He's a team guy. He follows the scouting report. But we do need him to continue to be aggressive for us.
77-70, William & Mary wins this game. Again, the Seahawks were down 22 at one point. I thought a difference was the energy on the glass in that second half. Overall, +8. Yeah. You out-rebound them 44-36. Was that something that you saw change and shift in the second half?
It had to, Mike. We were down 10 on the glass at one point against a team that don't really rebound like that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, our aggression wasn't there. And we started being more aggressive. We had some success on the glass. We were able to get out and run a little bit and get some easy transition points. But our aggression wasn't there. But the rebounding was really bothering me when my coaches were telling me that they were up 10, up 12. And so we started to rebound the ball better, and it helped us.
When you look at slower starts, maybe it's a lot like free throws. You don't want to harp on it too much because you don't want it to get into the kid's head. Is that kind of what you've seen with these couple of games too as well? That you don't want to really bring it up too much.
No, I brought it up. And they are very aware of it. They talk about it a lot. We're trying to figure out why. We've changed up how our warm-up routine. We've shortened that down. We've changed up some things that we do in between, like the day before the game. And we got off to a good start against Hampton, for sure. But I think it really has something to do with them just locking in and taking the game on the right way. And we were really aggressive. I thought we were energetic in that Hampton game. So hopefully that can be the start of something good for us.
Well, against William & Mary, again, 5 in double figures in this game. The Seahawks just try to mount another big comeback. Came up short, 77-70. William & Mary with the win, giving the Seahawks their first loss in conference play. We'll take a break here. We'll talk about the bounce back against Hampton. The Seahawks historically have done well coming off of losses. We'll see what they learned, what they applied to this game to get back in the win column. Stay with us. More to come after this.
At Reed's Jewelers, we know that the rules of engagement were made to be broken. So don't settle for the first ring you see in the case. When you put a ring on it, make the moment your own with something that's just as unique as your love. Whether you're going big, keeping it subtle, or finding a happy medium, we're here to help you say I do with a one-of-a-kind design. Because doing things your own way is what makes them mean everything. Visit Reed's Jewelers in store at Mayfair Town Center and Independence Mall or online at reeds.com to chat with an expert today.
Kennedy's Real Estate Service is your local company for all your residential, brokerage, management, and appraisal needs in the Wilmington and New Hanover County area. Tim is not only a UNCW alumni, he has been your friendly broker since 1994 and providing residential appraisals since 1997. Give him a call, 910-799-1068, or visit him on the web at kennedyres.com.
Dr. Christopher Branco of Oleander Chiropractic wants you to know that you don't have to be a UNCW athlete to be treated like one. Stop by Oleander Chiropractic on Oleander Drive in the Arboretum behind Port City, Java, and you'll get the best care in a safe, comfortable family atmosphere. Dr. Branco has 15 years experience and is the official chiropractic consultant of UNCW Athletics. Oleander Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday with morning and evening appointments available. Most insurance is accepted. For help, tips, and coupons, visit OleanderChiropractic.com.
Good morning. This is your Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast mix and match alarm. We've got fluffy eggs and sausage on a made-from-scratch biscuit ready, or perhaps biscuit and gravy. Ooh, maybe a sweet cinnamon roll. Wake up and smell that sweet deal. Mix and match any 2 for just $5 for a limited time, only at Hardee's. Don't snooze on the app. Snag juicy deals, order ahead, and get to work on time. Maybe. Exclusive app offers for registered My Rewards members only. Available for a limited time at participating restaurants.
The Coast is calling. Spend your next 4 years at UNC Wilmington. Learn more at uncw.edu/coast.
Hit the water with confidence in a Carolina skiff rigged with the ultimate Suzuki outboard from Marine Warehouse Center. These boats are designed for stability and ease of use, making them ideal for fishing trips and family excursions. Suzuki brings customers the ultimate lightweight, efficient, and reliable 4-stroke power outboards. To get your Carolina skiff powered by Suzuki, call Marine Warehouse at 910-799-1277 or visit marinewarehousecenter.com.
Hi, I'm Joey Pollard, local owner of Window World right here in Wilmington. You may have seen me and my daughter Hannah on TV over the years. We're proud to be your local experts in exterior remodeling. Whether supplying storm protection or security, Window World still has you covered. Thank you, Wilmington, for all your support over the years. Window World, Wilmington's choice for 25 years and counting.
Let Marine Warehouse help you build your dreams. Order a custom pair boat to your exact specifications and have it expertly rigged with a Mercury 4-stroke outboard. Pair Marine delivers superior quality at an affordable price. And Mercury outboards are engineered to make every moment on the water unforgettable. At Marine Warehouse, we take pride in working with Pair to deliver a boat that's perfectly tailored to your lifestyle. Contact Marine Warehouse today, 910-799-1277, or visit marinewarehousecenter.com.
The Coast is calling. Spend your next 4 years at UNC Wilmington. Learn more at uncw.edu/coast.
Talkin to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location. UNCW 18-3, 7-1 in league play. One game this week on the road at Towson. It's part of a 3-game road swing for UNCW. The middle game in that road swing at Hampton on Saturday. UNCW, the bounce back win, 75-67, and certainly the start was better. So your message worked out well. Before we get to dive it in, Caden, who is here today, he has a question. He said that after a loss, is there anything specific you do to help motivate the team?
Just make sure our energy is in the right place and make sure we don't have any Eeyores. I know you guys you should know what an Eeyore is, but We don't want people moping around. We don't want negative energy. So that's the main thing that I focus on, is making sure the energy around our program is positive and electric.
And you said it was in the hotel. You woke up all of Newport News.
Yeah, I think we did. You know, we go through these walkthroughs. I think some young men that come in from other programs on a transfer, or people around the program that don't know, sometimes those things are more intense than when we're out on the court. We do pad blockouts and everything in the hotel ballroom. So we get after it. I make sure we're energetic. I make sure we're loud. We probably wake everybody up in the hotel, and that's okay with me.
You go into this game, again, you've played 6, 7, 8 guys in this game. You're going up against a team, they played 13 guys. So knowing your personnel isn't easy, but then making sure you're fresh against fresher bodies here. How challenging was that on Saturday?
You know, Mike, I don't think that was challenging. I thought the William & Mary game was challenging because they sub 4 at a time very often. But going into this one, it was all about desperation. You can't let fatigue creep in. You can't let that be a factor in the game. We went with our normal rotation. And I didn't think we looked tired at all. I thought we looked more energetic than we ever had.
One of those guys was Greedy Williams, 19 points, tying his career high, 9 of 11 from the free throw line, 5 of 10 from the field as well. And again, you look at what he's been doing recently. He's looking for his offense to be part of this team right now. What do you like about Greedy Williams?
Everything. He's starting to emerge right now. I don't want to talk too good about him. We got a long ways to go here, but he's really taking command of our team. He's taking ownership in his leadership role in our program. He's starting to really play some good basketball for us, Mike.
Yeah, not just the 19 points, but 7 assists as well. Only 2 turnovers in this game. And again, Patrick Wessler continues to be a force inside with 16 points. And as you said, I think before, William & Mary, you need the Wessler in the offense to be organic, not necessarily drawing things up for him. Are you seeing it organically happen for him?
Yeah. If you watch that Hampton game, probably 85% of it, we let him and Greedy work with a 2-man game in the middle of the floor, and Greedy was hitting them on rolls. He was setting ball screens and sealing. We were hitting him on time. We didn't run a whole lot of plays for him. It just kind of happened organically, and I think that's when he's at his best.
So for the first time in the last 4 games, you did have a lead at halftime, 38-37. What was that discussion like at halftime?
It was important that we handled the first half, the first 16 minutes the right way of the first half. If you take a deep dive into Hampton, they had won 7 straight at home. If you date back to last year, they had won 12 straight. And they're really good at home. In the first half, they were 14 points better than their opponent at home in those games. And so that's what we talked about. And if you remember back to last year, we went up there, they beat our butt. But the score, they were up 14. It was like 42 to 26. Whatever it was, they were up big on us that game in the first half, and we had no chance to win. Then this game, I just kept talking to them about it going to that last 4 meeting. We have to be very, very mature with how we handle this. We don't need to let this get out of hand. Take great shots, take care of the basketball, defend, rebound. And we finished off that half the right way. And so it was all about coming out with the same start that we had in the first half. And I thought we did. I thought we came out and we hit them in the mouth. And, we had a pretty sizable lead, a good enough lead throughout the entire game.
Yeah, the second meeting between these two, the first one in Trask, very low scoring, you win 49-45. You win this one 75-67. Was it adjustments by both teams? Why was this one, a score that you're more used to rather than a score where somebody wins, they don't hit 50?
Yeah, I thought the game where we played them here, both teams were exhausted. That was a long week. It was 4 games in 8 days for us. And they had played 3 games in 6 days. And I thought both teams were exhausted. You could see it on film. I could feel it out there on the court. Coming to this one, I I knew we had to be more desperate than them. I knew they were going to be desperate because they go on the road and play Towson Elon this week. So winning your home games is very important. And so there was a different factor in the game where both of us needed to win the game. And so we played a little more loose. We were able to get out in transition. We were able to get on the glass. We were able to make a few shots from the perimeter. They did the same thing, but I thought we imposed our will on the game more. You lose Thursday. Did that make Saturday, in your mind, a little bit of a must-win to try to split on the road? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know, we talked about it after, Mike. You always want to win both games if you can. But as a coach, you're happy if you split on the road. And so it was no question about it. I didn't try to hide the fact to the guys that it was a must-win. And I said it a million times, and we needed to have that intent when we went out on the court. And I thought we played with that type of mentality. Again, a bounce-back win for UNCW. And how about this? You know, Madison Durr, he's been your leading scorer off the bench, third leading scorer on the season, doesn't score, 0 for 2, only 8 minutes played. You know, you're having these games where key contributors are off, but you're still winning games. Yeah. What does that tell you? Strengthen the unit. Strengthen the unit. That's part of our DNA. You know, that's one of our core values is team. And strengthen the unit. And, you know, he didn't play well, so Jonathan stepped up. He played well. I thought Christian played a good game. McCoy stepped up. He played well. They both impacted winning, and that's what it's all about. That's how we're going to beat teams. We do have some stars, but we have unselfish stars. But we can beat you because we have 7, 8 really talented players, and you can't key in on 1 or 2 guys. So that came into play, and I knew it would. And credit to those guys for staying ready when their numbers called. You took Madison out at one point, and before he sat down, you put your arm around him. You were kind of coaching him up. What was that message? He was frustrated. You know, he had turned the ball over a couple times, but I didn't think that his mentality going into the game was in the right place. He had been battling a little elbow injury, and I thought he was thinking about that way too much, and it really affected him. He didn't want to admit it. He always wants to help the team out. I thought his mind was on that more. So just trying to get him to settle down. He was worried about other things, and he needed to be worried about trying to be great in the possession that he was in, and he was out of whack. So I knew it wasn't his night. So as coaches, we just decided to go in a different direction, and he was energetic on the bench. Yeah. He was happy for his teammates. So I'm very proud of him for handling it that way, but I need him to play better next game. Should have put on that psychology hat, that psychologist hat there for a little bit with the coach as well. But it all worked out in the end for UNCW. Again, 75-67 final score as they get back in the win column with a win at Hampton. We'll take a break. When we get back, it's our Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week. Some good choices with the 2 games. We'll see who it's going to be. Stay with us.
Big news, Wilmington. The basketball season's biggest winner is the Pick 6 Meal for 2. Just $19.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. Choose 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for one unbeatable price. Go for boneless wings and any of our 26 sauces, crispy chicken dippers, or double-stacked cheeseburgers with fries, tots, or wedges. Pick 6 starting at only $19.99. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Taxes and fees extra. Not valid with other offers. See server for details.
At Pawn USA, we buy, sell, trade, and loan money on almost anything. Buying? Come check out our amazing inventory at our 5 convenient locations. Selling? We can give you cash or a loan for your items on the spot. Find the Pawn USA nearest you in Wallace, Charlotte, Leland, and in Wilmington, and we'll work with you for an enjoyable and beneficial experience. Ask about our free layaway plan and check us out at pawnusa.net and on eBay. There's always a new find at Pawn USA.
Hampton Inn University and Hampton Inn Suites Landfall Park are proud UNCW Seahawks sponsors. Award-winning hotels providing rooms, suites, catering, and meeting rooms. Ask for the Seahawks special. Call 910-399-9006. That's 910-399-9006. HamptonInc.com and support the Seahawks.
You don't need to shout to be heard. Just get in front of people already looking for what you offer. Digital ads do just that, targeting your ideal customers by interest, behavior, and location, right where they spend time online. From awareness to decision, we help you reach them at every stage of the buying funnel. And pairing digital with radio, it can boost your website traffic up to 4.5 times.
Have I got your attention now?
Let us help you turn awareness into action on air and online. Call us today, 910-632-2134, or visit advertisesunrise.com.
Hi, I'm Joey Pollard, local owner of Window World right here in Wilmington. You may have seen me and my daughter Hannah on TV over the years. We're proud to be your local experts in exterior remodeling. Whether supplying storm protection or security, Window World still has you covered. Thank you, Wilmington, for all your support over the years. Window World, Wilmington's choice for 25 years and counting.
I'm Josh Barber for Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington. It's our desire to be Wilmington's premier source for all your automotive needs. Our knowledge, selection, and most importantly, customer service is second to none. Whether you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, need regularly scheduled maintenance, technical repair, or collision service, we invite you to experience the way we do business. So come see us at Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington on Oleander Drive and let us be your car dealer. Remember, if you buy anywhere else, you'll pay too much, and go Seahawks.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time, and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Looking for more than a gym? At O2 Fitness, it's about more than workouts. It's about how you feel, live, and move every day. Enjoy luxurious amenities, spacious turf, top-tier equipment, and expert guidance from personal training, Renew Wellness, and Loop Nutrition. Whether it's a quick lift or a full recharge, you'll find the space, support, and energy to show up as your best self. Feel stronger, live well, do more with O2 Fitness.
When it comes to industrial, hydraulic, hose, and marine supplies, FP Fensel Supply Company is a company you can trust. If we don't have what you need in stock, we'll get it. If you need help troubleshooting a problem, we'll do our best to solve it at competitive prices. We call it the Fensel Focus. Simply put, we know trust comes from a good experience, and we've been providing that to our customers from Wilmington to Jacksonville for 50 years. On the web at fenselsupply.com. That's FENSEL supply.com. Talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location. Mike Vaccaro with you alongside the coach, Takayo Siddle. Again, UNCW 18-3 in first place in the conference at 7-1 on the season. Time for the Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week. Could have been Patrick Wessler. He averaged a double-double, which is really, really good. Could have been some other guys, but I'm going Greedy here, Coach. Greedy Williams, 14.5 points a game. Yeah, clap it up for Greedy. Career high tied with 19 points at Hampton, as mentioned. Averaged 5 assists in the 2 games. Averaged 1 steal. Shot 39%, 7 of 18 from the field, but 87% from the free throw line, 13 of 15 from the charity stripe. And again, you know, he's become that guy last year that deferred to everybody else, distributed, ran the show. Now he's still doing that, but he's adding the offense as well. He's certainly taken a step in the right direction here this season, Coach.
Yeah, credit to his hard work. You know, he's a a son of a coach who was a really good player back in the day at Alabama. So it's in his DNA. Credit to Coach Ponder, who spends a lot of time with him and our other guards in the film room, on the court. And, it's refreshing as a coach to see a guy that works his butt off and focuses on winning. And, things aren't going well for him early. He's struggling a little bit. He continues to punch the clock and fight through adversity. And right now he's playing some of his best basketball, and we hope that he continues to do that.
Yeah, last 4 or 5 games he's been in double figures. 10 games overall this season he's been in double digits. But not that. He is such a great distributor of the ball, averaging over 4 assists a game, 6th best in the conference. He's second in assist-to-turnover ratio as well. So crunch time, he's had the ball in his hands a lot this season. And between him and Madison Durr, those are 2 guys that you want with the basketball.
Yeah, Greedy put on a pick-and-roll clinic in that last game, especially the last 10 minutes. He put on a pretty good display of what pick-and-roll basketball should look like, and we've been on him about it. It was beautiful. It was beautiful to watch. I trust him with the basketball, and so we just wanted to give him space and let him operate.
And again, you go into this season, did you think you were going to kind of get this Greedy Williams compared to, last year? Again, like I said, he deferred a lot to the other guys, took his shot if it was there, but now he's a little bit more of the offense.
Yeah, we knew we were going to get this version of him. I didn't know it would take this long to get there, but, naturally he's an unselfish kid, and so he knew. That's why I told you earlier, Mike, we were playing different this summer. If we had our old Ross, he'd average 10 assists. And so he was, finding guys in transition in the half court all summer. And so that's what he was programmed to do. And we didn't necessarily need him to score as much. And we take the big hit that we took, and now he's forced to be somebody different. And he scored it at his JUCO, but he's forced to be somebody different, and it just took him a while to get going. And I think, in my opinion, he's the best point guard in the league, and I'm rolling with him 100% of the time.
Well, when a guy named Greedy leads you in assists, your culture's pretty good then, right?
I think so. His dad gave him that name. That's his nickname. His real name is Joshua. But, yeah, when we were recruiting him, he said, Greedy Williams. I'm telling Kurt, I need a point guard. I need somebody who's going to distribute a little bit. Does he live up to his name, or is he different? But no, he's been great. He's been great. Having somebody like him come into the program and be with us for 2 years and be about UNCW, be who we are. I'm very proud of him right now, and he's got a different focus about him right now, Mike.
I was setting it up several times for him to get to 20.
Yeah.
He missed a couple of free throws at the end of that game, but finishes with a career-high tying 19. And again, this week's Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week, Greedy Williams. When you drive a smart and powerful Ford F-150, you're ready to tackle any job. Game on. See your Carolina Ford dealer, proud partner of Seahawk Athletics. We'll take a break. When we get back, we'll have some questions for the audience. Stay with us. Talking to Takayo rolls on next.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
You got next. The next open road. The next uncharted trail. With Ford Bronco and Ford Bronco Sport, you've got the next great SUV. Equipped with a blend of off-road performance, on-road precision, and plenty of power to conquer the next adventure. For the latest offers on the new Bronco or Bronco Sport, you got next. Only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Kennedy's Real Estate Service is your local company for all your residential, brokerage, management, and appraisal needs in the Wilmington and New Hanover County area. Tim is not only a UNCW alumni, he has been your friendly broker since 1994 and providing residential appraisals since 1997. Give him a call, 910-799-1068, or visit him on the web at kennedyres.com.
Dr. Christopher Branco of Oleander Chiropractic wants you to know that you don't have to be a UNCW athlete to be treated like one. Stop by Oleander Chiropractic on Oleander Drive in the Arboretum behind Port City, Java, and you'll get the best care in a safe, comfortable family atmosphere. Dr. Branco has 15 years experience and is the official chiropractic consultant of UNCW Athletics. Oleander Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday with morning and evening appointments available. Most insurance is accepted. For help, tips, and coupons, visit OleanderChiropractic.com.
All-Star Flags is the Cape Fear source for all of your flag-related needs with high-quality American-made flags and poles. We also specialize in custom flags and banners, including the championship banners hanging within Trask Coliseum. All-Star Flags offers full-service installation on flagpoles, both residential and commercial. Visit our showroom and browse through our selection of U.S., state, military, sports, and international flags, or check us out online at allstarflags.com. All-Star Flags, quality in every star.
For a limited time, get Hardee's Big Cheeseburger with 100% American Angus beef for just $4.99. That's a deal no one can beat. Actually, we can beat it. Because you can also get Hardee's Hand-Breaded Chicken Sandwich for $4.99. The Pick a Sandwich deal. Only $4.99. Only for a limited time. Only at Hardee's. Participating restaurants only. Tax not included.
Hit the water with confidence in a Carolina skiff rigged with the ultimate Suzuki outboard from Marine Warehouse Center. These boats are designed for stability and ease of use, making them ideal for fishing trips and family excursions. Suzuki brings customers the ultimate lightweight, efficient, and reliable 4-stroke power outboards. To get your Carolina skiff powered by Suzuki, call Marine Warehouse at 910-799-1277 or visit marinewarehousecenter.com.
Feeling run down trying to keep up with your kids, grinding at work and the late night football games or streaming sessions are catching up to you? Turn the momentum in your favor. VitaFlow Wilmington has the vitamins and nutrients your body needs for optimal health. As soon as you walk into our state-of-the-art, fully sanitized facility, our professional team of registered nurses help personalize your treatment to become the healthiest and most efficient you. VitaFlow Wilmington is here for your health and wellness 7 days a week. Call us today at 910-222-8859 and get revitalized.
VitaFlow.
Let Marine Warehouse help you build your dreams. Order a custom pair boat to your exact specifications and have it expertly rigged with a Mercury 4-stroke outboard. Pair Marine delivers superior quality at an affordable price. And Mercury outboards are engineered to make every moment on the water unforgettable. At Marine Warehouse, we take pride in working with Pair to deliver a boat that's perfectly tailored to your lifestyle. Contact Marine Warehouse today, 910-799-1277, or visit marinewarehousecenter.com.
At Reed's Jewelers, we know that the rules of engagement were made to be broken. So don't settle for the first ring you see in the case. When you put a ring on it, make the moment your own with something that's just as unique as your love. Whether you're going big, keeping it subtle, or finding a happy medium, we're here to help you say I do with a one-of-a-kind design. Because doing things your own way is what makes them mean everything. Visit Reed's Jewelers in store at Mayfair Town Center and Independence Mall, or online at reeds.com to chat with an expert today.
Talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location. Back at it next Monday as well. Mike Vaccaro with the coach, Takayo Siddle. Take a few questions for the audience here. Coach Sherry wants to know, how important is McCoy to give you quality minutes off the bench? I think, you touched on it a little bit with Hampton, but maybe you don't have the halftime lead if he doesn't have the first half that he had because Wessler was on the bench with 2 fouls.
I agree with that. No, it's important. The more you can have and add depth as you get through the season, I think the better. Patrick played 37 minutes, I want to say, in the William & Mary game. That's way too many for him. And I I didn't have enough confidence that McCoy could keep up with the pace of the game. But, he's had some good practices. Got him ready for the Hampton game, and he certainly helped us win that game, Mike.
Yeah, you told him in the meeting beforehand, I'm playing you tonight. You better be ready tonight. And the kid responded.
Is that how I said it?
Well, something like that.
No, it was he has to play for us in order for us to reach our full potential. We need him to be a serviceable, productive backup for us. Patrick's, he's playing a lot of minutes, and he's playing way too many for my liking right now.
Kylie's here. She wants to know, do you have a specific game that you look forward to each year?
The next one. I look forward to the next game. That's it.
There you go.
That's the coach's answer.
Exactly. There's been so many, interesting games. From a broadcaster standpoint, you've got Campbell a rival. You've got, obviously, Charleston a rival in the league. You've got Towson, that's become a rival as well, the next opponent for UNCW. And that does lead us to our next question from Jerry as well. How do you prepare for what you know is going to be a dogfight with Towson?
We talk about it for sure, but showing them what it looks like, and overemphasizing it every chance that we can. I think that's how you prepare them for it. You don't want to, and I had to learn this a couple years ago. You don't want to emphasize and overemphasize it so much that you spook your guys. But you want to make them understand that if we don't do a few things, we're not going to win the game. And with them, it's all about rebounding. It's all about rebounding, being tough, and handling their physicality. That's just what it's about with them. And if you don't bring that with you when you go up to Towson, you don't have a chance. And so just overemphasizing it, showing it to them, and then going out on the court, putting an emphasis on it. I think that's the only way that you can prepare them for it.
That's the top two rebounding teams in the conference. UNCW number 1, Towson number 2. And you've got a team in Towson, preseason number 1, but they're sitting in 10th place right now. They're 4-5. They had won 4 straight. They just lost at A&T. We talk about this often, desperation mode.
Oh, yeah.
Desperate teams.
Oh, yeah.
That's got to be your mindset going up there that this team is desperate. They're looking for a win.
Yeah, they had all the preseason hype. They got off to a rough start. They put 4 or 5 together. They didn't play well on Saturday. He's going to be on their ass all week. And that's what I told the guys this morning in our meeting. And they're going to be fired up and ready. They could be 0 and whatever, but you can scratch that when we come to town. They're going to be ready for us. I compared it to a UFC fight. We're going to have to be ready to bite down on our mouthpiece and draw some blood from those Towson Tigers. But we got to be ready to go.
Well, you guys have spent some time with Derek Brunson in town, so there you go for the UFC. Obviously, a storyline is Christian May. How do you make sure as a coach it is not a storyline within the team and when you get up there?
So that was something I spent some time on that yesterday, talking to him. Talked to our captain, Noah, about getting that message to the team. Sent a program message. We do not need to be engaging in any conversation with Christian about Towson. The main focus is that we understand that he's in a much better situation. He is a completely different player than he was there, a better version of himself, we feel like. And he has to rest easy with that. And it has to be about UNCW winning the game, and it can't be a personal battle trying to prove himself. He just has to go out there and be who he is, and I think he'll have a lot of success.
Do you keep an eye on him, though, with that on your mind?
Yeah, you have to. You have to, Mike. It's going to be an emotional game for him, but if he lets his play be driven by his emotion and he doesn't channel it the right way, it's not going to go well for him. So he just has to have some maturity about him and go up there and be who he is now. Like I said, a mature person and player, and he'll have a lot of success.
We'll take our final break. When we come back, we'll wrap up talking about Towson, the next opponent for UNCW. Most favorite opponent here, I guess. The next game, right? The next game is the most important game. We'll talk about that more next. Stay with us.
At Pawn USA, we buy, sell, trade, and loan money on almost anything. Buying? Come check out our amazing inventory at our 5 convenient locations. Selling? We can give you cash or a loan for your items on the spot. Find the Pawn USA nearest you in Wallace, Charlotte, Leland, and in Wilmington, and we'll work with you for an enjoyable and beneficial experience. Ask about our free layaway plan and check us out at pawnusa.net and on eBay. There's always a new find at Pawn USA.
I'm Josh Barber for Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington. It's our desire to be Wilmington's premier source for all your automotive needs. Our knowledge, selection, and most importantly, customer service is second to none. Whether you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, need regularly scheduled maintenance, technical repair, or collision service, we invite you to experience the way we do business. So come see us at Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington on Oleander Drive and let us be your car dealer. Remember, if you buy anywhere else, you'll pay too much, and go Seahawks.
Hampton Inn University and Hampton Inn Suites Landval Park are proud UNCW Seahawks sponsors. Award-winning hotels providing rooms, suites, catering, and meeting rooms. Ask for the Seahawks special. Call 910-399-9006. That's 910-399-9006. HamptonInn.com and support the Seahawks.
Today we have two very special guests on our program. Introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, I like it. So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip. Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
The Coast is calling. Spend your next 4 years at UNC Wilmington. Learn more at uncw.edu/coast.
Keith Altman with Alpha Mortgage. As a former Seahawk, I know the importance of teamwork. So whether you're here at Trask Coliseum or at beautiful Brooks Field, take comfort in knowing that my team has you covered. From downtown to the suburbs to the beach. Give Alpha Mortgage a call. And go Hawks!
When it comes to industrial, hydraulic, hose, and marine supplies, FP Fensel Supply Company is a company you can trust. If we don't have what you need in stock, we'll get it. If you need help troubleshooting a problem, we'll do our best to solve it at competitive prices. We call it the Fensel Focus. Simply put, we know trust comes from a good experience, and we've been providing that to our customers from Wilmington to Jacksonville for 50 years. On the web at fenselsupply.com. That's FENSEL supply.com.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time, and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
Almost out of time here on this Monday afternoon. Again, back at it next Monday as well. UNCW on the road on Thursday to take on Towson. The lone meeting, because it's a lone meeting, quickly, Coach, more importance with one meeting this?
Yeah, it's important because that's when tiebreakers start to come into play. You want to make sure you take care of the single game opponents that you play.
So you go from playing at noon to now playing at 9 p.m. on the road on Thursday. That game will be on CBS Sportsnet. We'll have it for you on the breeze as well. Coach, best of luck.
Thank you, Mike.
Again, for Coach and for everybody out here, thank you for coming out here today, talking to Takayo. The Seahawks on a roll. Next on the court on Thursday, UNCW at Towson. Once again, 9 o'clock tip, 8:45 our airtime on 95.9 The Breeze. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day, everybody.